Welcome to the Jennings Wire Online Magazine podcast series, where we feature interviews with top authors and experts. My name is Stacey Amaral Kaufman. I'm the radio director of Annie Jennings PR, the national firm behind the online feature magazine sensation, JenningsWire.com, a special community of bloggers and podcasters that is capturing the heart of America. And today's guest is Joanie Marx. She's an actress and author of Faceless, Money, and Prince Charming. Break baby boomer myths and live your best life, where she addresses 7 baby boomer myths which play a crucial role in setting up unmet life expectations. So welcome, Joanie.
Well, thank you so much for being on your show today.
Yes, thank you for being here with me. Absolutely. Now, let's just dig right in. What are the 7 baby boomer myths?
Well, the most important one is the myth of scarcity, that there isn't enough of what you need in this world to make you happy, to make you live a successful life. Then the second one is shame and blame, which holds you into the rules that your parents and grandparents set up about how you are to live your life. And if you don't comply, boys were considered bad if they didn't follow the rules, and girls were considered selfish. So that has still lingered in our society about being selfish if you want to do what you want to do, and which is a little at variance with the rules. The next one is a huge one, is the myth of aging, that if you are not young and spry, everything is over for you. And so as a baby boomer advocate, I am saying that we are not over just because we're getting a little older. In fact, we're getting better. And then we have the myth of Prince Charming, that what you need to make you happy is this external image of Prince Charming that is going to fulfill you. And the whole point of my book is that you need to be your own Prince Charming. You have to be what it is you seek. You have to possess it for yourself. Because as you well know, no one wants to be around somebody that's sour and unhappy. You know, I would be all happy if I had this wonderful man in my life. But what wonderful man wants to come into somebody's life who is so unhappy themselves? So you have to be what it is you're seeking. And which means you have to really understand your self-worth, that you do have self-worth. And that in my book, which is Faceless, Money, and Prince Charming, those are the guides that people think as they're older they need to have in order to be happy. And the reason this book came about is I had a sorority sister who was widowed for a time, and then I asked her how her new life was coming, and she said, "What new life? I haven't had a facelift. I don't have money to attract a suitor, so therefore there is no Prince Charming in my life." Which made me absolutely crazy, because this was a very bright, well-educated, charming woman. So that's when I sat down, and it took me 2 years to write this book. And so therefore, I am really typical of my age, the way I was raised. And what I'm saying to the younger generation is that you also are the byproduct of the same idea of following the rules and living this cookie-cutter life that we got from our grandparents, to our parents, to us, and to our children. So that's the basis of the 7 baby boomer myths. And the most important one, as I'm saying, is the myth of scarcity, that there isn't enough of what you need to make you happy. And in truth, in fact, there is an abundance in this world. And so one of the things that I'm doing is I am redesigning my talks around the concept of that I am your guide to help you to refocus and to renew your life so that you can live your best life now. And that is at any stage of your life, because the only moment we can live in is the moment of now. So as I refer to as the now of nows, how are you living your life? What are you doing now to make yourself and the people you love happy, and setting up what your goals are, and not lamenting what you didn't do in the past or what might happen in the future.
It's really wonderful. I really appreciate your message, and our listeners, of course, can learn so much more about Joanie Marx and her book, Faceless, Money, and Prince Charming, Break Baby Boomer Myths and Live Your Best Life, on her website, which is JOANIE'Marx.com, and that's JOANIE Marx, MARX, JOANIEMarx.com. Joanie, thanks so much. You've been a joy.
Well, thank you so very much, and it's a pleasure to be on your show.
If you're watching this video, you already know the importance of creating a memorable event. So get more than just another speaker. Book Joanie Marx as your next speaker today. Your audience will thank you for it.